But your focus is empty, tunnel vision, they tear me up. Hey my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, Royal Chubby here. Hello. So, I have been holding off and saying anything whatsoever of this purchase. See, the reasonings as to why is because sometimes we have people who make accounts on like those selling apps like eBay, Mercari, and they have a tendency of canceling orders. Let me emphasize on what I'm trying to say here. So basically, if you go on Mercari right now, you'll see someone selling, for example, the Pennywise doll for $100. For me, I missed out on the Pennywise doll because at that time I did not have the funds and I was in between either paying my bills or struggling to pay my bills or struggling to eat to afford it all that right now I could not afford. So I did miss out on a Pennywise. Going back to those people, those sellers, they will post the Pennywise doll for $100, and it's not the only doll that they do that to. But this is just because I've seen it so many times as it repeats itself. Like they post it for $100, and as soon as it sells, they cancel that and then re-upload the listing. When they do that, a lot more people are going to engage with it, and you'll see that every single time it sells, and then they cancel it and then they re-upload the listing. I don't know if it's something that they're doing to be like, haha, I have it, you know, they get some sort of enjoyment because of it. It's so weird. But I always remain kind of wary when it comes to like sellers in Mercari, especially when it's a good price. So now this item that I'm excited to show you because I don't know. This is what happens when I get very excited. It's a funny story, and I will tell you once I show you which doll I have, because I've been dying to show you guys. I stopped myself from making a YouTube video. I stopped myself from doing a TikTok video or Instagram announcement or anything like that because I just didn't know what will happen. You know, I was just putting a lot of thought into the universe, and I got myself a inbox Gigi Grant. I will remove her out of the container so that way we can see her a lot. I hope I didn't ruin the box. Can you imagine that? I'm trying to keep the box pristine, and then I will be the one to actually break it. Box is good. And the fact that we got Sultan with her in her diary, everything's intact. Every single thing. The only thing that the seller said that there was like a little issue with the flap from, you know, in the box, but honestly I don't really care because I can just tape that in. She's definitely going to be in the box. The box is actually in really good condition. Look at that. Gigi from 13 Wish. The little bio. I know that it's inverted. Is inverted? Dad says I'm 15, but he lost my birth certificate. I feel like that would be me with my child. I'm so sorry. Your birth certificate? Her parent is the genie. Of course, I already knew that, but you know, I don't know. I just feel like storytelling time. Storytelling. We're going to talk about Gigi Grant. Get your doll ready. Sit down and enjoy the story. Her killer style are natural fabrics, especially silk and bright colors. She's also big on halter tops, baggy pants, and slippers. Basically, she's all about comfort. Of course, she can be a total slob because she never knows when she's gonna have to pop out for a meeting with the new boss. Her freaky flaw says it's not a real stretch to guess that she's claustrophobic. Oh. Being stuck in a lantern for a millennia will do that for you. Oh. I never had Gigi in box, and I never held her box in person, so this is the first time I've actually held her in her box. I've had her because I found her in like eBay at the time and getting her from other collectors, so I never really got her in box. So really learning a lot about her is intriguing to me. She does have a pet scorpion called Sultan Sting. Don't let the name fool you. He's actually quite unpretentious. Favorite activity, she loves to go sightseeing. It's always a bonus when a monster wishes to take a trip to some place that she hasn't already been. Alright, so she loves the scenery. One of her pet peeves is that wishing for extra wishes thing. As a 13 wishes, As if 13 wishes isn't enough. Secret subject is astronomy. She loves space. It's not so much the class, but the tiny. Wait, where am I? Oh wait, no, I read. I kept going. Never mind. It's just so open and unstoppered. I need to look that word up. Least favorite subject, driver's ed. It's not so much class, but the tiny car you have to drive. But it's the tiny car that you have again. She is claustrophobic, but it's not the class itself, it's just being cooped up in a tiny little car. Her favorite color, she loves peaches and golds. I love gold. I feel like gold is my color. Her favorite food is her father's secret recipe hummus. Hummus is so good. And fresh baked pita. Oh, pita is so good too. Even after all this time, she have never grown tired of it. BFF, she wish she can just name one because again she did meet a lot of people along the way. That is Gigi Grant from the 13 Wishes inbox in my hand. I saw on Mercari that she was about $56 inboxed. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can go around eBay, maybe dabble a little bit around the internet, see if I can find her for cheap. I stumbled upon an eBay listing where they had her for $38 to bid, plus $10 to ship. So I was like $40. I was like, hey, $10 less. Maybe if I bid on her, I can get her for $38 plus a $10 shipping. And I did bid. I couldn't even buy the other one because I was already invested. I was already investing in that Gigi. Like right now, with how I'm budgeting things, that wasn't really ideal. So I bid it on her, and then the person on Mercari who had an inbox Gigi that was 50 something sold, and I'm like, okay, at least I bid on the other one. Hopefully, no one is interested. But that's what happened. They just sneak up on you, especially on the last day. I don't like bidding wars. You have to be very. I wouldn't say you have to know what it's like to bid and win bidding wars to actually be in one. I just went in, put my bid, and just left the day. As soon as it got closer to the day of ending the listing, someone else bidded, and I'm like, no, come on, I could only spend $50. I increased my bid, and unfortunately, the person was going at it, and I'm like, you know what, 70 is the least is the maximum I would take, and I put in I put in my bid, and then the person didn't bid, but at the end, before the bid before the bid was about to end, someone ended up sneaking another bid, and she sold for $86, and I'm like, I cannot believe I just did that. I could have just gotten the one from Mercari for 50 something dollars, and I'm definitely not going to be spending 80 something dollars or $100 because they do have this doll inbox for 100 something dollars on eBay and on Mercari. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I am a little devastated because I really wanted to get Gigi in box from my Gigi collection. And it would have been the first time I actually gotten Gigi in the box. I completely thought I would never ever get the opportunity to see an inbox Gigi for $50. And I'm going to always repeat it. I wish I never sold my Gigi Grant collection because I also did have Wisp. And Wisp till this day is expensive. I was really hesitant because I was like, okay, so she's 50 something on Mercari. I bought her. I immediately jumped that drain. I got her. And I'm like, oh my goodness, if the person cancels my order, I'm going to be very devastated. That's why I stood quiet. So I was really thinking the worst from the seller, and I hope that the universe blesses this seller with everything that they deserve because they were very kind enough to ship Gigi very safely and very quickly to me and not cancel it. I just now can relax and feel happy and enjoy her while she's in her box and display her with my other Gigis. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And she's in pristine condition. This is a win, guys. This is a win. This is a dream come true, and I'm so happy to have her. All right, my beautiful people, we have made it to the end of the video. I'm gonna go take you guys, and we're gonna place her into the doll collection. Come join me while we put Gigi into the collection. I made some space, and for the inbox Gigi, I'm gonna place her right there, and then I'm gonna put all the dolls back where they were. I mean, you don't see her as much, but knowing that she's there, that's all that matters. Thank you for joining me while we take a look at what I got in the mail. Thank you for coming with me while we put Gigi in the shelf with the other Gigis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't know me by now, hi, I'm Hector, an adult dog collector, and I'm just a chub, you know, taking you on their journey. If you would like to be part of a crew here, all you have to do is subscribe. Please take a look at my other videos. It really does help the channel out. Remember, buy what makes you happy, get what makes you happy, and take your time on collecting. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Adios.